Hello there, assassins! Welcome back to another episode of Hawkins Square from Stranger Things, here, of course, in Minecraft. This is episode number 17, and it is actually the beginning of building Hawkins Cinema here in Minecraft today as well. So, we have ourselves a little bit to get done. We are going to start with the exterior, of course. Make sure we get the entire building laid out perfectly on this street here. And then eventually we will get onto the back alley, which I have yet to complete. And then we also have an interior to get done as well, but we're not going to get that done in today's episode. We will save this for a part 2 and maybe even a part 3 as well. We'll see how quick we can get it done. But yeah, this is fully detailed. You can check out more details on this from my previous live stream behind the build of the Hawkins Cinema. So if you wish to see what's to come, definitely check that out. Link in the description below. But yeah, guys, we're going to make a start on today's tutorial. Let's go ahead and get some supplies. Okay, guys, so if you're unsure of where to place your Hawkins Cinema, come on down to the corner of Oak Street. Sounds like an ad, doesn't it? Come on down to the corner of Oak Street and get yourself a fine almighty deal. That's the wrong way around. But anyways, no, it's literally across the road from the Royal Furniture and Co. kind of store over there. We're going to need these materials. Let me get rid of my Southern American accent. The deep slate tiles, some stripped warped hyphae, warped doors, black stained glass, black concrete, mud bricks, some red wool, some white stained glass pane, and some red stained glass pane as well. First things first, we want to get the front of this cinema built up, and that way we can, obviously have a starting point. So we're going to build up here. We are going to go just beneath where the stairs start for this one. So this will be our ending block, this one here. So you can actually place a deep slate tile just here if you wish, just so you know. Build up from the ground here. And for anyone who hasn't built this previous section but are building the cinema, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up just here. Then we'll take some stripped warped hyphae to its right and up for the 6. Then we'll take ourselves 2 of our red wool in the floor down here. And on this side we'll go with our warped hyphae for 6 again. Then we want to go ahead and place our doors in here, but we're going to go for the back of this block here. So adding in these 2 just like so. I believe they go in there. That looks good. They might even be on the next one in, but I'm going to stick them there for now. I think that's okay. Then what I will do is I want to take myself some warped hyphae just above the doors. So they're going to go just here above the doors like so. And I'm going to move my doors back actually. So I'll take myself more red wool just in here. And then my warped doors just in there. Perfect. Now above here, I'll take myself some black stained glass pane. Or some black stained glass blocks even, like so. And then I'll take myself some black concrete, and these are going to go forward just here, like this. And I'll just do it like so, just so, we don't have any gaps or anything like that. That looks really good. Now over this way, what I want to do here is also build up 6 with my black concrete. And then I'll come forward from here and take my mud bricks for 1, 2, 3 on the diagonal just here. Perfect. Then I'll go back in on myself just here for 6 more black concretes, like that. And then I'll go ahead and fill over this 3, 3, and we will do a third 3 just in here. Then we'll take some black stained glass blocks here on the mud bricks, and another layer of mud bricks here. And afterwards we'll get ourselves some bamboo slabs for the top of that in a minute. Down here, 3 more stripped warped hyphae. Got to leave a gap of 2, remember, for your doors, and then build up another 6 warped hyphae. And then we do similar to the other side, but we change it up slightly with the window. So we'll go with ourselves 4 red wool down here. Make sure to add your warped doors in at the back block. Then go ahead and take yourself your your stripped warped hyphae above these doors, like so. Awesome. Your black stained glass goes on here. Then this is the only switch up. We do white stained glass pane here and a red stained glass pane just there. And now we'll take ourselves the 8 blocks in total of black concrete above the doors, like so. That is perfect. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to switch up my materials but keep myself my deep slate tiles. So if you wish to do that as well, that'd be awesome. Alright, let's get on to the next step. So then, guys, for our next step, we will take some deep slate tiles like I said before, some deep slate tile stairs, a block of gold, quartz bricks, bamboo slabs, black stained glass pane, a warped trapdoor, some pumpkin seeds weirdly, and some glow item frames as well. First things first, let's take bamboo shoots, not bamboo shoots, bamboo slabs even, for 3 here, and a single one at the front there. Then we want to go up to just here, so this block on both sides, and add in a warped trapdoor coming out from the block, like that. So it's kind of up diagonal from each window over the doors. Then we'll take ourselves 2 blocks of gold above each of them. Then we want to go ahead and build gold in the middle, like so. Then gold forward, only for these 5 blocks though. Then gold for 3, like this. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come down below, check this out, this looks good. Yep, stick myself warp trapdoors here and here, here and here, like so. So I now have a surface area of 5 in the middle, then 3, then a singular one here. And what I'm going to do now is where I have the warped trapdoors, I'm going to switch some of these to my quartz bricks. So only these 2 and only these 2 over here. And those will be for the sign that says which movies are on at the cinema this week. And that is of course Terminator in season 1 of Stranger Things. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and stick ourselves 2 more bamboo slabs above each of the quartz bricks. Like that. Only those 2 though. That's perfect. Then we want to take ourselves down beneath and add in glow item frames on the 5, the 3, and the singular 1. And we add pumpkin seeds in these. And I know that looks really random, but the reason being is we're going to obviously turn them a little bit randomly as well. Is because these are supposed to represent spotlights beneath the cinema sign here. And I thought, how can we do that? Because we don't really have an object in Minecraft that has like loads of little dots. So spotlights are a little bit tricky to make, and I wanted them to still be bright like they were shining. So I couldn't use like melon seeds or cocoa beans or even normal seeds. So I went with pumpkin seeds as they are kind of that birch colour. So yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. It's a bit of a random material to be using, but yeah, pretty cool. Let's take 2 black stained glass panes at the front, and then 2 more around the sides, and then also do 1 here and down here like so. And these are going to be for the writing on the boards for the movies. That looks wicked. Now what I'm going to do is pick block myself back a couple materials. Oh, actually no, I might not. I will go around the corner though and add in my deep slate tiles here, going up the side of the warps. Now you may be questioning, oh my gosh, we've cut into the path a little bit. What is the big deal here? Like, are we messing up? No, no, no. Honestly, you're all good. What I did on my original build was made the pathway here 4 blocks around the corner, when actually I think that's a bit too big. So I've gone ahead and shortened it down here for this build, which I think looks better. So what I'm going to do now is take myself my deep slate tiles across here, like that. And then I'll do it again for a second layer. And also for a third layer here. Like that. And then I'll take myself my deep slate tile stairs and I'll do them upside down here for those 4. And then across here for 4. And then above the sign here. And then again over this way as well. And just adds a nice little sort of trellis kind of design, or like a really strange, I don't really know what you could call this, but just a bit more texture to the front of the building anyways, which I think looks really cool. And now what I'll do is bring 2 blocks here, leaving myself a gap of 3, 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, build another 2. Leave a gap of 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, add in yourself another 2 blocks, and then 2 on the end, and that should leave you with a 3 again over that way. And those will be for the big windows that we see at the front of the cinema here. That's perfect. What I'm going to do is get some new materials besides my deep slate ones here. Let's do that. So after my deep slate tiles and my deep slate tile stairs, I have myself black stained glass, some grey carpet, some barriers, and if you don't know how to get these, let me show you real quick. We go into our chats and commands window just here. We go ahead and type in this bar /give @s just after that, and then we just type in barrier just here. And it comes up with a little icon just down there. It looks like a sort of closed sign. We click enter, and it will say in the top left corner, you have given yourself 1 barrier, but it doesn't just mean the 1. It means infinite amounts of these as we are in creative mode. If you're playing in survival mode, by the way, if you are placing 1, you cannot break it in survival mode. It is invincible. And also worth noting, when you're holding these, you can see them. When you're not holding them, they're invisible, and you also can't walk through these. So they're very, very helpful for creations that you want to hide in survival or make floating areas in survival mode. So yeah, we're going to use them for our carpet today. So the next thing to do with our deep slate tiles is we will go up the side of our building here, where we have our window frames kind of laid out for us at the moment. We're going to take these up, so 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, 5 layers, and I'm going to go for 6 just here. And I'll do the same with all of these, just like this. Make sure they're all nice and symmetrical and all go up to the same exact layer. Oops. There we go. Wonderful. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my actual glass and I'm going to go ahead and build in the back blocks for these. I'll go up by 3 blocks. So I'm going to go up by 4 blocks. Like this. So that's now 4. And then I'll do myself a singular one in here. And on this one, again, going up for the 4 blocks and then going in for 3, as it is the middle row and it is obviously quite tall. So I'll do this. And then here I'll do myself 4 again, and then a singular one at the very top there. That's perfect. That looks really cool. Awesome. The next thing I want to do is take myself blocks in the gaps here. Oops. Like this. And I will do one over as well. So I'll do 3 over the middle there and 1 back over the other side. Then I'll take stairs kind of going upside down inwards on those blocks that I've just placed. Like so. And I'll do myself a center upside down block on all of my windows. And then add in blocks in the middles like so. And that looks really cool. It kind of encloses the windows like so. Brilliant. The next thing to do is to take yourself some of these deep slate tile slabs and place 2 just in here, and then 3 across this way, 3 again, and 2 for the end of the building. Now we want to go ahead and build these upwards once more. However, what we're going to do for the middle ones is we will go ahead and place our block of deep slate, just for those middle ones like so. But on the end ones, we're going to take ourselves just upside down stairs across. So upside down stairs across here, like that. Upside down stairs across from those blocks, and then across to the end of the building there. Now it looks really weird, and if you didn't know that, it would look even weirder to try and recreate, but luckily, as I built this, there's a little sort of sneaky blueprint I'm looking at, so that's a bit helpful. What I'm going to do next is build another block up from the center ones we've just built, and then take myself my stairs again, and take them this way around instead this time. So again, looking a bit strange, but pretty cool at the end. So yeah, that looks good. And then I'll take myself my deep slate tile slabs and I'll slab it over like that. Now it still looks strange, especially with the holes in the back there. So I recommend going ahead and building up your deep slate tile here for basically these 3 layers of 2. Oh, sorry, 2 layers of 2 like that, just so you've got those filled up. You don't need to worry about the slab layer, but what we will do is build this around the corner on both corners. So you can build them kind of like on the sides there, like so. And yeah, that looks really cool. It does sort of fit in there with the sort of Gothic architecture, which is what we're going for the cinema. And that looks awesome. So now taking ourselves around the corner, as this is a bigger surface area, it can get a little more tricky. So please guys, feel free to pause the video if you need to. Okay then, we are going to have to dig into our ground here. I didn't really think of that when I started this tutorial. What I'm going to do is dig into the ground by about 20 blocks, go up this way, and match to the other corner of our cinema as well, just so I have enough space to build really. So I'm going to go from here to count the 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I'll just speed run until I get to my deep slate wall, which is about here. And then I'm just going to quickly cut this area out here as well. So there we go, that'll do us for now. Of course, we're going to build the back alley in another episode as well, so we will need to cut out that entire space. But for now, we can leave that plain. That's all good. All good and okay. That's what I was trying to say. Not or whatever sound that was I made. Alright, down here, we want to go with our deep slate tile stairs and place 1 normally. And then we'll go with 1, 2, 3 blocks here. And on this one, we'll take ourselves 3 black stained glass. And then 1 grey on the top of it, like so. Then we'll do ourselves 2 normal blocks here, and then a stair. And then we want 5 normal blocks over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then a stair just here. And then we want to go for a little bit further than this. We're going to go for 7 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. And then a stair. And we're basically trying to get the radius. We may even need to cut into more blocks here. We'll see how we go. So that was, how many was that? That was 7, wasn't it? So that was that big one. The next one is going to be 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we will have to cut into the new one. And then we'll do a stair here. And then I'll do myself another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another stair. And I'm finally at the end of the building. Like so. What I'm going to do is build just past, well, cut out the area just past my building. I'm going to go for about 5 blocks past. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5 just here. And also match it to the other bit as well. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out as well. There we go, guys. So we now have this cutout section, which is perfect, and actually perfect in length, which is lucky. So yeah, that's perfect. We only have one window on this entire wall, I believe. Yeah, literally just the one. I did have loads when I originally planned this, but when it came to doing the interior, of course, in a normal cinema, there are hardly any windows, because of course you want to watch the movie without glare. So yeah, there aren't any windows on this side of the building, besides this one. So we're going to go up with our stair here, upside down, and then we'll basically continue this strange old design. And this goes up until we reach just here, actually, on the first lot of stairs here. And this stair is going to cut the corner here, going this way. And then we'll do a normal stair here. And then I'm going to do my upside down ones again, coming along for this 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically where we have that window. A normal stair in here. And then I'm going to do myself 5 more upside down. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll do myself a normal once again. And then I'm gonna, let me just check that. Yeah, it's normal. Okay, now this is a very big one. We actually incorporate the two sort of areas, so the 7 and the 5 here. So we're gonna go right to the end of the 5 here. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we incorporate this one, so 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this one as well. And then we'll do ourselves the normal stair. It's a strange one, I know. Don't worry, it makes sense later. Then we'll do ourselves 5 upside down again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And normal. And then we're up to our normal wall here. This normal wall is beautiful. It just comes right up to the top where we don't do anything more than that. So that's really helpful, to be honest. It's always a pain when we have to do like loads of stair stuff, because it does get a bit troublesome every now and again. But that looks wicked. Okay, good stuff. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and add in my stairs beneath this to get to the ones down below. So for that, I'm going to do an upside down one here. I'm going to actually add my blocks in around my window firstly, because I think that would be helpful. Like this, and above the window there's also a block. And then here I can add my stairs going down in the strange pattern to reach the top there. Oh, sorry, the bottom there. Over here this is a plain old wall, so just add in my 5 going up to the stairs. Again, past this I can do the 7 exactly the same, then the 5 again, and then the 5 again. These are all very boring walls. The only exciting part of this wall is literally the stair texture, and that's why it's a bit troublesome. So there we are. 7 here as well, also sort this one out. Very simple, there we go. And then over here, stairs upside down and normally until we reach that one. And then over this way we'll do this one here. Now this one's a bit troublesome. I've got to check this out. Yeah, we do double up at the top here. It's bizarre, I don't know why I did this. I think I made a mistake. I think I should have gone, no, we will change it on this one. We will do that. We'll do a normal stair here, and then we can actually, you know, build up to it correctly. Just there. I was trying to be awkward on my original one, I think, just to throw myself off. No, it's fine. We'll just sort that out for this one. And there we go. It makes it much easier for us as well. Then we have all the same, and then nothing looks confusing. So now for these stairs and where the barriers come in play, we're going to take ourselves these polished deep slate slabs, which I like. They look very beautiful. We're going to take one above the glass block here, and then do 2 either side. And then we'll take ourselves barriers for 2 on the left side, and we'll do ourselves 3, maybe? Yeah, we'll do 3 here. No, no, I think that should be okay, actually. Yeah, we got to make sure we get these in the correct area. like that. There we go. So yeah, we'll do 3 just over that stair area. Then we can add in where the window should be, technically, just by doing that. Then we'll go ahead and add in another 3 over this way. And then, of course, our slabs once again in the same area, like so. 1, 2, 3. On this one, it's going to be a little bit further along, because this one should be different. I've messed it up. So we'll do 2 up that way, 1 in the middle up there, like so. So it's going to be a little bit taller than the original windows, and then comes back down to the same layer. And now we do our 3 down here, and then back up for the singular one, and then 3 again for another singular one, and then over this way to end it off we do 3 on the end. Take yourself carpet just on top of all of the barriers in between where the windows should be, and that will finish it up nicely. On the corner here, you can go right to the corner if you wish, but just bear in mind it will be sticking out of the corner there a little bit and look a little bit strange, but it's up to you guys. I think that looks good though. Yeah, nice one. Awesome. Okay, that's looking great. So now technically that is the first floor completed. If we were building this interior today, that would be the first floor all done. So now we're going to head on to the sort of second floor and the third floor, which are kind of combined in this build, which makes things a little bit easier actually, not going to lie. So over this way, we want to, of course, incorporate our stairs from the beginning. So we just cut into that wall and add them in like so. Then we can do an upside down stair here, I believe. You know what? We might end up doing a normal. Wait, let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. On the second one, there is an upside down one, so I'm just going to... No, there is a normal one. Is there? Hold on a minute. Trying to figure this out. I don't want to mess this up. No, it looks like there's all upside downs across here. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yep, so we do upside downs all the way along there, so that sorts that out for us. Then we start to do the normal ones up here, and that's where it gets a bit weird. So we'll make sure to do the normal ones in line with the stairs previous, firstly, and then you can take your one from the front to add in all the upside down ones between them, basically. And that's where I was getting myself confused. It's the third layer that we go upside down, not the second. You have to do this a little bit carefully because they can be a bit troublesome, these stairs, but that's okay. There we go. That's sorted. So yeah, that's all good there now. And then we can add in ourselves the upside down stairs in the appropriate spaces after we've done the blocks. Now these blocks, by the way, they do go up quite far. I think they go up to the second to last block before the very top. So if you want to do that now, that will actually add in the majority of our blocks and save us some time. So if you want to go ahead and build these up to just about, actually just that layer there. So literally the layer of the upside down stairs from the front. Then that'll bring you up to where we need to be next. So I'm going to go here. I'll probably section out my little rectangles firstly, and then come back and fill them in a minute. So like this is a very big one. This is the 7. Then we got the 2 5s on the end to sort of finish this area up. Bear in mind this one is almost connecting to the back wall, but you need to make sure you can incorporate those stairs. So we'll just do that one there, like so. Now let's go ahead and fill these in. Or if you filled them in already, well done. Almost there now. I've just got this last one to do. Just in here, there we go. And then I've got all of my little blocks filled in now. And these are going to have windows on in a moment as well. But we need to build up to that layer. We don't want to sort of build it too far ahead. So we'll go ahead and add in our stairs. Obviously, you know how these are going to be. They should end on an upside down stair between each of the blocks that we've just created now. And then that'll be great. So you can either do these one at a time or do them in the weird way that I'm doing them. It's up to you. I might recommend doing them one at a time just so you don't get yourself confused. I should probably do the same, otherwise I will get myself confused. So we do this. Oops, see, there we go. See, made a mistake. There we go. Almost there now. Almost there. This one is the last one. Here we go. And, oh, we have ourselves a little pickle of a block down here. Now, it means we must have doubled up somewhere. So we need to go and check everywhere just to make sure. So we started on normal. We've got that one. We've got that one in there like so. That's an upside down. That's a normal. That should be a normal. That's an upside down. Here we are. So this should be a normal just here. So there we go. Awesome. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like that. That looks awesome. So now at the very top, what we want to do here is go ahead and add in ourselves little cutouts with our blocks here. So I recommend for this one, you can actually take yourself a little sort of strange design up here. Now what I did on my original one, or what I seem to have done on my original one, is place a block in there, well, a stair in there, and kind of curve it around, like so. It looks bizarre actually, so I might I might leave that, change that up again, like that. So instead, I might just do a block here, kind of like that, so like a stair up there. Then I'll do myself 5 stairs up here, then a block, so where the stairs are, basically. Then I'll do myself 5 again, then I'll do myself 7, then 5, and then 5 for the ending here, like so. So I double up my blocks on the very end. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, and it will look even better when it's got slabs above it as well. So make sure to add in your slabs after you've done that too, just to sort of finish this up properly, like that. If I missed any, nope, we're all good. So yeah, that's fine. That actually looks really good. There's one final detail on this wall, and it is going to be to add in those little window thingies at the very top of the building. So I'm going to go in line with my second to last stair, so that's this one, and I'll place them just here like so. Again, make sure to get them in where they should be. So like, obviously your middle one needs to be in the middle of the 5, and then, sorry, in the middle of the 7. Then on this one, needs to be in the middle of the 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Kinda. I hope. So then we just do that, and we can call that done. Awesome. And if you wish to add in yourself your carpet between these at the second and third floor, you know, feel free. That will look really cool as well. I've missed them off on my original one, but you can add them into yours if you wish. Brilliant. The next thing I'm going to do is take myself my deep slate tiles, and I'm going to build this right along to make it into a bit more of a 3D shape. Now we'll build this all the way back to the other side. However, this is not going to be here in a moment. So we're going to go ahead and build the back next, just so we have that in, ready to go. So the back here, we'll take ourselves our brick block. We'll go from this one. We'll go along for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, like so. Then I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, like this, and then 10. Then I'll go back up on myself here. Around the corner here, we go 2 blocks, and then we want 2 blocks exposed. So we go on the third one to come back into the right. Then I'll go ahead and knock those through, and make everything on the back here brick block besides that one deep slate line. Now we'll go ahead and fill this up, and I'm going to build this into an entirely big wall at the moment, and then go ahead and add in my windows afterwards. So I'll go ahead and build this up just before the slab, and do the same for this entire wall. Now it might take a second, so I might just skip the video on, so you don't have to watch this part, and it'll be done for when you come back. So there we are, we have ourselves a 10 block high wall, 10 block width wall, and then it goes up to the same height as the building, and then this one is a 4 block high, nope, it's a 4 block width wall, and it goes up however many high for the building. Perfect, got there in the end. Now we're going to take ourselves some black stained glass, and we're going to add in our 2 windows at the back here. Now you can't really see anything from these windows, but God knows if they're actually in the building. But I just included them anyways for a bit of light on the inside, a little bit of light, because these are black stained glass panes, well, black stained glass blocks, so you know they're a little bit tinted for any light to come in. But hey, the idea was there, the thought was there. We want to go to the third block down, 1, 2, 3, just here, and I'm going to go ahead and leave about 2 blocks in on the third one, on the lowest point, this one, like so. I'm going to knock out 4 blocks here. I'm going to build them the same as I did the original, so I'm going to do grey firstly, and then 3 black blocks here, and then I'll go ahead and leave a gap of 1, and do another window just here before the edge of the building, and do another one just in here like so. Oops, that's carpet. That would look weird. So yeah, I have that interest in there like so. Like I said, I don't even think that's show accurate, but I just added it in anyways. So if you guys wish to as well, then please feel free. Now don't forget to build up your deep slate tile wall just here. So let's go ahead and, well, we'll mark it out to fill it up in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it from the top down. And what I'm going to do whilst I'm here is take my deep slate tile slabs, and I'm going to stick them on all of my deep slate tile blocks just here, so they're ready to go. So go ahead and fill this in, guys, and then we'll go ahead and get some new materials for the back of our building, and we'll call this video done. Now we'll take ourselves some brick slabs, some iron bars, nether brick fences, some warped planks, nether brick slabs, an iron door, a lever, and a tripwire hook as well. Now what I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm not going to teach you guys how to build the little levitating platform here, because it literally is levitating on my original build, because I've yet to complete the back alley here. So I don't want to sort of leave you with a half-finished build. At the moment, we'll make it all flush to the actual building, so that when it does come to the back alley, we don't have anything floating. So we'll leave that off for today. What we'll do though is we'll go to, let's go to the third block high from the building here. So 1, 2, 3 blocks here. I'm going to go right to the end of the building here. So I'm going to go 2 blocks back in, 1, 2, and on 3 just here, I'm going to stick myself an iron door just there. Awesome. Now I take myself warped planks to its left and over the door frame like this. Then I'm going to take myself nether brick blocks made with my slabs here, and I'll do that for 4 and also for a 5th one just up here like so, and then I'll add slabs in the front just here like so. I'll take myself a lever here and a tripwire hook just there, and the lever should be pointing upwards so it looks like a little handle sort of thing on the side of the door there. Then I'll go to the 2 blocks away from the previous warped, and I'll take 3 warped just in here. You can imagine these are kind of like boarded up windows, and that looks good. Then we'll go to the end of the building here, so we'll come from the warped here right to the end where we have the carpet and build 3 iron bars here. And we'll continue this with our nether brick fences almost to the very top of the building. However, we do stop before reaching the sort of second to last stopping point here, which is this block. I'm also going to trim the roof down a little bit here with this brick, just like so, and then take myself slabs on the top here instead, like this. Now what I'm not going to do today, guys, is stick the roof on this building yet, because when it comes to building the interior, it's going to be extremely dark. So we're going to leave that off for now, and we'll get doing that next time. Brilliant. That looks good though. So the next, well, the last thing to do really is to maybe sort out our pathway here, and then finish up the front sign here with the couple banners that we have in place just there. And then we can be done. Alright guys, let's take ourselves a birch button, a light blue banner, black stained glass pane, an item frame, some stone, some smooth stone, some yellow carpet, and a jungle fence as well. We'll take ourselves our birch buttons here, 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 and here. Our light blue banners will go on the front of the ticket booth here. You can also build them on the sides if you wish to as well, but as we can't do them on the front block, I'm just going to leave them off like so. Over here on the second block up on the wall, I'm going to take an item frame with a black stained glass pane in. And around the corner here, for my entire pathway, I'm going to go ahead and switch out all of these grass blocks for an alternation of my stone and my smooth stone. And this shouldn't take 5 minutes to do because it's pretty easy. You can sort of speed run this a little bit if you just go back and forth doing a little bit of a higgledy-piggledy sort of jig on your way back and forth. Then you can get this done quite rapidly. And you can also switch this up afterwards if you're not happy with it. So if you think there's too many clustered up, then you can, you know, change things up as you please. And obviously don't have any blocks like I just had sort of flying there above the pavement, otherwise that would look really bad. Well, I mean, it could look cool, but for my one, I'm not gonna have flying pathways. There we go, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's alright. And what I'm going to do with the jungle fence is I'm going to build a telegraph, sorry, not a telegraph pole, what do we call these? Maybe a telephone pole. So we'll go with 2 blocks sort of in. So what I mean by that is these big sort of blocked areas. So number 1, number 2 is here. And I'll go on the second to last block here on the edge of the pathway here. And I'm going to build this up until I reach the first slab of the second lot. So I'm going to do it just here. That's in line with it, so it stops just there. That's perfect. Now all we need to do, guys, is grab a loom and some new banners and sort out this area. Oh, and not forget our carpet, that would be dumb. For the carpet down here, by the way, all you need to do is go ahead and just add in from the edge of the building, maybe 2 blocks there. Actually, we'll do 3, just like so, and we'll add 2 in down here, ready to go for later. Brilliant. Okay, let's get the loom and get some banners. So in order to build the Hawkins Cinema banners, you will need yourselves 3 yellow banners, some red dye, some light blue dye, and some yellow dye as well. First things first, come to your loom, open it all up, take yourself your banners spread out in your inventory a little bit, putting the first one in. I want myself my quickly had to look at my notes. My red dye just in here, and then I want to take myself the pale dexter, or sinister in this case, just here, as it's going to be sort of that bit of the banner there. That's what I need. I can also, I might actually take, no, I'll take the sinister's fine. So I'm going to get a sinister just here and plonk it back in, and then what I'm going to do is take myself my red dye back out, take my blue dye in here, and go with a dexter just over here, so it makes this really strange looking hot dog stand kind of flag. And then I'll take myself the border just here. So you have ourselves the sort of left side completed there, and now we need to get the right, so we need to do basically the opposite. Yellow banner goes in, we'll take our red dye in again, but this time instead of going for the sinister, we'll go with the dexter. Take that out, put it back in the loom, red dye comes out for the light blue, do yourself a sinister, and then do yourself a border over here. As you can see, that'll be kind of the opposite, so the reds will be closest to one another on opposite sides. Let's do ourselves a yellow banner going in. Then we want to build an H, so we'll go with the red dye, we'll do a pale dexter, a pale sinister, and then we'll do ourselves a middle line, which is a fess. Take that out, take the light blue dye in for a border. Oops, sorry, I've done that wrong. We need to go with a yellow border, so let's just paint over that. And there you go, there's yourself your H. My mistake, guys, sorry about that. Thank goodness we didn't use too much of the banner, so we could do that again. So H in the middle has got a little blue outline. We do ourselves a yellow one over here, but this is the one with the red closest to the H. And then we do the other one this side with the yellow, the red closest to the H on the right side there. And that is that completed. So yeah, it might be worth redoing that H if you're not happy with it. But from a distance, it's not too bad. You can't really notice. So yeah, there we go. Awesome. And I did trim my tree down here. It's not supposed to be like that. You guys will probably have a full tree. But I trimmed it down for this episode just so I could build the front and make sure to show you properly. I was tripping up on my own words, as you can hear from my sort of pigeon sounds for no reason. But yeah, there we are, guys. That is how to build Hawkins Cinema's exterior here in Minecraft. Well, guys, if you did enjoy today's tutorial, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be wicked. And if you are new around here, like I said, I always doubt you are if you're this far into the series. But if you are, please consider joining the Assassin Hood today for free by subscribing. That would be awesome to have you join our guild. Yeah, guys, you can check me out on my social medias too. All the links are in the description. You know the drill by now. And yeah, I will see you guys very shortly for another brand new episode of Hawkins Square from Stranger Things here in Minecraft. Goodbye for now, Assassins. Have an excellent one, and I'll see you all very, very shortly.